my name is Mike McAlco. I am the author of The Drumming System, and today I want to show you how to develop paradiddle speed. It was a rudiment for me that was one of those things that I had learned and never really paid much attention to until I saw some of my favorite drummers really utilizing the paradiddle around the drums or on the snare drum or just essentially anywhere around the set, right? And so when I took it more seriously and started to understand the concept of this rudiment, I realized there is a secret way to get this faster. Okay, so let me demonstrate the paradiddle just as a recap for some of you folks that don't remember what it is. It's right, left, 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 left. Paradiddle, paradiddle. So that didn't happen overnight. I mean, that was one of those things that took a little bit of time to practice, and I kind of got the concept of what I was doing. But what I started to realize before I could really boost my speed is I kind of had to sort of really examine what was going on in my hands. I knew the pattern was right, left, 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 but oddly enough, I can't move my hands that fast. Like, really, I can't, you know? They just don't want to. Well, it doesn't want to work that way. So for me, I started to have to realizing where is the rebound happening? Because you'd see these drummers, you know, and they'd be playing. And you wouldn't see much moving. Nothing was moving in the hands or in the arms, but the sticks were flying. So when I started to realize what the paradiddle truly was, right, left, right, I realized there was 3 rights in that first half. And then, of course, the second half, left, left. And I went, hey, that's kind of like a triple stroke roll with a little pause in there. And the triple stroke roll was a rudiment that I never really practiced. And I did go back and practice it. So what I started to do is I started to practice my triple stroke roll. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And at the time, it wasn't very good. Sloppy and wasn't fast, but I started to get the concept of having 3 notes per hand as opposed to just 2. Okay. Then what I started to do is I started to go, okay, which was a triple stroke roll, but there was a pause between, we'll say, the first note and the second and the third. It was like 1, 2, 3. See that? And I tried to play the other 2 notes softer. You know, the first note was the initial stroke, and the second 2 notes were a nice controlled rebound. Then I do that with the left hand. That took a little bit of time. I mean, not too long. I'd say about a month, you know. And then what I realized is that if I could sneak in that left, where that pause is on the right hand, there's my right, left. And I would just practice that. And I was like, hey, this is starting to come together. The left side was a little bit of a trick because I wasn't used to starting with my left hand. Slower for you. Okay, so that was a bit of a trick because that was like, whoa, this feels weird. But once I got past the weirdness of it, it started to fall into place. So then I would go, and notice how my stick came up after the rebound. So he's ready for the next initial stroke. And once I got this started, then I was able to shorten the gap and go, hey. And that's kind of how I restarted, because when I was first learning the paradiddle, it was all wrist, and I was going, and it was sloppy, and it was just noise. I didn't like it. I was like, ugh. And then when I started doing this, started to sound a little musical, a little more musical than it was the last time. And it now sounded like I had this nice flow of a rhythm. And I would slowly try to bring the tempo up a little bit. And if it got to the point where it was starting to fall apart, I would just hold it right there where it felt like it was going to fall apart. And then if I play that for a few more minutes, and I'd see if I can go a little faster. Got a little faster, got a little faster. And it was kind of funny because there were some times where I didn't even realize I was still playing the paradiddle. It just didn't even feel right in my hands, but I was, lo and behold, I was still playing it. But the thing too is just take it slow and, and practice this stuff, just at your own pace. Don't push it too much unless it's an ultimate goal of yours to have a fast paradiddle within a month. But the real secret for me was practicing that triple stroke roll, because I was killing two birds with one stone, because I was learning the triple stroke roll. And then I was able to translate that into the paradiddle. Because simply, you think about it, there's 3 rights and 3 lefts, almost in a row, right? And mainly wrists with the help of some fingers, right? And what I'm trying to do now is I'm trying to play the same concept with no accent, because the accent is at least giving me the rebound. So now I'm trying to play a little bit harder, a little bit more fingers and wrists involved, but it's all control now of the bounces. So there is my little tips for you guys on how to get a faster paradiddle. I hope that helps. So as I've mentioned before, my name is Mike McCalco. I am the author of the drumming system. You can click on the link below to see more about what the drumming system is. It's a training package that's full of all kinds of great things that we can learn on the drums. Click on that link, check it out, and we'll see you soon. Take care.